Hi, and welcome to this episode of Parenting Faithfully. Today I want to talk to you about something very practical. I guess you could say maybe less from a theological standpoint and more from just a pure practical parenting standpoint. You know, I love the game of baseball. I really do, and I grew up playing it. My dad was a coach of mine, and I've been a coach for my children as well as many kids in the community. But I will tell you this, sometimes some of the worst aspect, or one of the worst aspects of being involved with children's baseball is seeing the parents and the way that they respond to a child's game. I can't tell you how many times I have worked with children that don't really want to play the game anymore, but it has nothing to do with the fact that they don't love playing. It has everything to do with the way their own parents are constantly berating them and constantly, they would call it coaching them, but the truth is they've made their children so nervous and so worried about messing up that the child can't even enjoy a kid's game. I've seen parents fight at Little League baseball games. I've heard parents yell at the umpires at Little League baseball games, and all the while the children in the dugout, and much less the children that are playing in the stands, they look over at that adult and they say, wow, look at that example of how an adult is acting. I guess when you think about parenting faithfully, I want you to know this. It's not whether or not you encourage your children to achieve what you know they are capable of achieving, but it's that you never lose sight of understanding that you are the single largest, the biggest influence in the life of your children. And that your goal is not to get them to play sports in college or to play Major League Baseball. If they do that, then that's great. But your goal is to get them to heaven. And I will tell you this, that if you influence and you set the precedent at things like baseball where your children just dread to hear your voice, why would you think it would be any different when it comes to them thinking about your voice when you try to teach them about God? I mean, after all, haven't you already shown them what it is to live as a Christian? I want you to think about that, especially this week as you think about parenting faithfully.